a look-up at the restart. This has not been a good day for the top two in the championship. Perez then leads the race. Lando Norris makes a move on Yuki Tsunoda, going round 2-3. Norris is up to 5th. Perez, Vettel, Gasly, the top three.
Hamilton saying this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. The brakes were absolutely smoking on fire as he came to the grid. I wonder if the imbalance from the surface temp just wasn't there when he hit the brakes there, Crofty.
And George Russell into the pit lane as well, as we saw him limping out on the track. Fernando Alonso trying to hold off Yuki Tsunoda, who locks up but manages to stay on the track ahead of Carlos Sainz. Alonso's made a brilliant restart up into 6th place, and just ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, and Kimi Raikkonen, who's into the top 10. Because of course Lewis Hamilton, who was on the front row, out of this race. Perez though getting the restart done well.
Sorry guys. Yeah, don't sweat it, Lewis. Don't sweat it.
Listen, he's admitted to the mistake. It's been costly. He could have pounced on Verstappen, but that's equals for the championship. Good if you're playing for the long run, but Sergio Perez, what a job he's done today, Crofty. He made a mistake at the start, but he got the cutback right and put Hamilton under pressure and pushed him to break late.
Under pressure now, Pierre Gasly's got Charles Leclerc right behind him. Looks like Charles Leclerc is ahead of Pierre Gasly. Leclerc goes back up into the podium places. He started on pole, he may yet finish on the podium. Gasly's going to come back at him again though. The AlphaTauri goes a bit deep and gets past Charles Leclerc. Out in front, Perez from Vettel. This scrap's still going on. Gasly's still ahead of the Ferrari. Behind them, Lando Norris waiting to pick up the scraps here. But Lewis Hamilton, 54 point scoring finishes in a row, and he fails to score points today as down the inside goes Gasly, stays ahead of Leclerc. For one brief moment, Lando Norris thought he had a chance. Gasly cuts him off aggressively going through turn 4, but Norris is still coming back in the Ferrari. What a scrap, Anthony Davidson.
Amazing stuff. This is what we wanted to see, but it's not long enough, is it? An amazing start from Sergio Perez. So cool and collected. Vettel as well up there. That Hamilton mistake, though, so costly. He's going to be kicking into a rare mistake.
54 race starts before today, finishing in the points consecutively. Gone in a lockup in an instant here in Baku.
And I wonder if just sitting on the grid there, you picked it out, Crofty, that steaming brake that he had. Maybe he just had way too much front-end temperature, and that's what caught and grabbed that left front. But he desperately wanted that first place into the first corner. He's a little bit tentative at the start of the race, and I think this time around he wanted to go harder in, but too much.
It's a top 3 that you might not have expected to fill the podium places, but there are going to be smiles from them here in Baku. Sergio Perez moved teams over the winter, went to Red Bull in his 6th race for his new team. Sergio Perez wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel moved teams. He picks up his first podium for Aston Martin.